In their second straight championship season last year, the Miami Heat won 17 games before they lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, trying not to lose 2 of their first 3 this year. We got the highest payroll against the highest profile, and the leader of the highest profile saying he's not talking about the highest payroll anymore. KG already told me to worry about my own team, and there's a backstory there. It isn't the story here. The Nets' ball movement in the first half is a story. Paul Pierce draws 3 defenders. Count them, because our toys are better than yours. Darren Williams, open for 3. He had 8 points, 8 assists. How about more of the same, more telestration? Andre Blatch draws 3 defenders. Jason Terry, 3. Nets shot 63% in the first quarter. They led by 9. It was more the same in the second quarter. Telestrate, ball movement. Terry drawing 3 defenders. Garnett, open right there. He's just 3 for 11, 6.7 rebounds. Nets shoot 54% in the first half. Still was tied at the half, thanks to 30 for Miami's big 3. Now, Paul Pierce said, you know what, man, I was too chill in the first half. Took just 2 shots, made one of them. So in the third quarter, he wasn't. To Brook Lopez there, and he'll do it by himself there. 11 points, 3 assists in the third quarter. Now, it's not all about Pierce and Garnett and Williams and Johnson. You got to have some guys off the bench. Blatch, he had 9. Anderson and Kirilenko had 8 each. Sean Livingston had 4. We showed you Terry. He had 8, 36 bench points. Nets led by as many as 16 in the third. It's a 10-point game. LeBron James tries to make it 8, and Pierce says, let's keep it at 10. And then Joe Johnson. Both teams shot the 3 real well. 8 for 16 for the Nets from 3, 7 for 14 from the 3 for the Heat. Mario Chalmers, it's a 2-point game with under 20 seconds to play. Now 7 seconds left. James, corner over Williams for 3. 1-point game. Everybody's like, oh. Heat down 2, though. Chris Bosh at the free throw line, man. He needs to miss that. Heat unable to foul. Time runs out. And it is the Nets. Brooklyn was in the house.
Without a doubt.
Thank you for participating. Paul Pierce participating against LeBron James. James shoots 25% with Pierce in his mug compared to 82% when anybody else for the Nets is defending him. So Pierce does it defensively against James. He does it offensively with the 19.
We played a very athletic team in Philly the other night, and we didn't come out with they came out and blasted us from the beginning. And tonight was a good one. It was a good game. Both teams wanted to win, but they came out with a little bit more sense of urgency from the start and in the third quarter. And that's what kind of dig us a hole.
It's the second home opener we've played on the road. We got caught blindsided again.
We want to play better. We would love to play better, obviously, to start in the first and the third. But we had a chance to win the game, and we have to find a way to pull it out.
Heat, 2 losses, matches total in the final 39 regular season games a season ago. The Nets snap a 13-game losing streak to Miami, defeating the Heat for the first time since James and Bosh joined the squad. Hey, speaking about joining the squad, Sage Steele running the point for our NBA Countdown team.
101-100 was the final score in Brooklyn, New York, as the defending champions from Miami fall for the second straight game now, this time to the Brooklyn Nets. Doug Collins, Jalen Rose, Bill Simmons. No one here on this panel is surprised by this result. Why, Bill?
No, I mean, I think we all think Brooklyn's a contender. You saw it tonight. Why? I watched the whole game. I don't think anybody on the team played like spectacular or anything. They're a really good, solid, deep team. Pierce had a good second half. Pierce and KG are not afraid of LeBron. They've been a lot of wars with those guys. You saw it infect Brooklyn tonight. I think that whole team showed up like, oh yeah, we got this. It's not like this isn't the Super Bowl for us. We're gonna go out, we're gonna beat this team.
D-Will and KG neither scored in double figures.
Right.
They had 9 players play over 19 minutes. That's the depth you're talking about. Plus 14 in bench points. Miami has to get a second big besides Bosh that's gonna be consistent. Anderson and Haslam. 10 fouls, 23 minutes. All zeros for Joel Anthony, and they didn't play Greg Oden.
Well, the NBA is a game of matchups, and Brooklyn matches up well. First of all, you talked about, Bill, they match up well mentally because they feel they can win the game. Secondly, they have a big perimeter. They don't have any small guards. We see them switch and pick and roll so you don't get caught in a lot of rotations. They can throw the ball in the post. They're well balanced. They're unselfish. So the recipe to beat Miami is, can you match up on the perimeter? Do you have multiple guys you can play on Wade and LeBron? Can you pound them on the boards? And can you make them be stretched out defensively? And that's exactly what Brooklyn does. Brooklyn is a very good half-court team.
And the thing with Miami, they didn't get any better. It's the same team as last year because Odin's not playing, Beasley's not playing. So now you have Ray Allen's a year older, Shane Battier is a year older, Wade has a year of miles on him. LeBron played 300+ games in the past 3 years. And it's really tough to have an on-off switch. It's tough to turn that switch on game after game after game. They couldn't do it tonight.
We're seeing why it's hard to three-peat.
I was just going to say that.
The mental grind. Everybody's going to play great against Miami. I saw it in Philadelphia. It's a tough, tough thing to get up for 82 games. They're praying to be in the right spot come April to defend their title.
That much tougher with the fact that you say they didn't get any better as well. So
and LeBron's legs, I don't know. I'm worried about LeBron. Not really.
Worried about, I was going to say, you're what? Meantime, the Heat will try to get back to 500, get back to 2-2 before panic sets in. It's Sunday when the Washington Wizards come to Miami.
They'll be fine.